All right, I'm here with a different type of video going over some recent Switch games that I got. I took advantage. So Best Buy did this thing. If you joined their $50 a year, like Amazon Prime ripoff type thing, you got buy two get one free on Switch games, and it was looking like it was going to be permanent. They had it going for a few months, but I pre-ordered a bunch of games that I was interested in getting when they first started it. Um, and it comes back, I think, occasionally, but it's not permanent anymore. I've already saved a lot of money on that anyway, so it was definitely worth the $50 a year. I've like quadrupled my my savings there. But yeah, I pre-ordered three different lots, so 9 Switch games total. Brings them down to about $40 each on the $60 games, and a little over, around 33 for $50 games. I tried to bundle them all in together. So I figured I'd go over the games I got, and added to the collection that way. That's how I've added all of the Switch games I've been picked up lately to my collection. So figured I'd go through that. And then first I want to just show something degenerate that I purchased. Just truly shows how down bad of a human being I am. So Shakedown Hawaii was released for the 3DS. This just arrived last week. I'm keeping this sealed. I'm sorry. I don't care. They made 3,000 of these special editions and 3,000 of just a regular game. And yeah, they released in the year 2023 in November Shakedown Hawaii on the Nintendo 3DS with this nice box. I mean, I'll say it's a nice box. It comes with a action figure and everything. Not gonna open it, like I said, but I just thought that was funny. These guys V-Blank, they put out Shakedown Hawaii over on Wii U not that long ago, and in Europe they put it on Wii. They didn't put it on Wii U though, or on Wii in the United States though. But we got Shakedown Hawaii on Wii U. We got it on 3DS now. God knows where they'll release it next, but they'll find a way to release it somewhere horrific. So yeah, let's get into the Switch games. So starting in June, I got this one. I'll share some thoughts on some of these games, and some of them I will. If I haven't played it yet, or I haven't, have nothing to say, I won't say much. Master Detective Archives Raincode. I really liked this game. So this is from Kazutaka Kodaka, the creator of Danganronpa. This is like his new series with his new game development studio that he started up with Kotaro Uchikoshi. Tokyo Games, they partnered up with like Spike Chunsoft, put this one out. Tokyo Games' previous games were not great. World Ends Club and Death Comes True, which was like an FMV game, they weren't great, but this one is more of a full-fledged game. What you would expect from a Danganronpa. It has the awesome character design. It has, the crazy story that you would expect. This is like quintessential Danganronpa. And if you've not played it, I definitely recommend it. I don't know, it's weird to describe it. It's like a semi-open-ended, well, not open-ended, like there's an open world hub mystery game with a really crazy story at the center, divided by kind of like how in Danganronpa you're divided in investigation segments and then like a trial section. This is investigation segments and then like this weird crazy dungeon that you go into to kind of like, hash out what happened and what you think happened with the crazy mini games you'd expect from Danganronpa. Like I said, this is a natural evolution of what I would expect from Danganronpa. For a game like this too, I mean, you can tell this had some budget. So definitely a high quality game. Really liked it a lot. Switch exclusive, and definitely recommend this one if you like mystery games. I feel like this one might have gone under the radar for some people, but highly recommended. Got a couple Trails games. We got Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, which is like apparently a culmination of all these Trails games. So I've been buying these Trails games forever, guys. Because I played Trails of Cold Steel 1, and I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to just keep buying these as they come, and then one day I'll catch up on the series. And it's all going to be good. I've yet to catch up. I've yet to play anything further than the first 10 hours of Trails of Cold Steel 2. But I want to get into it one day, because everyone just has great things to say, and I guess this is kind of like the culmination game. But I've just been picking these up because they're, NIS, a lot of their games, go out of print really fast. It's hard to get them. I just want to play these games. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. And when the time comes, I will be like sitting here thinking like, yeah. I mean, I even opened these so that I wouldn't be tempted to keep it sealed and do something stupid like buy a digital copy. Like, no, this is it. I'm going to play these. This is Legend of Niuda. Boundless Trails. This was a PSP game released, I think, in like 2010 or so, like pretty late PSP game. Heard nothing but good things about this one. I guess this is a pretty great little action RPG. So this one is, more standalone. This isn't, Legend of Heroes, all the Trails stuff. This is a kind of its own standalone thing. So from Falcom. So pretty cool. I really like this. I haven't played this version, but I'm just happy this exists. Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Switch. This is only $50, and these are HD versions of Pikmin 1 and 2, the GameCube games. And I really like that the whole Pikmin series is, besides the stupid 3DS game I hate, I really like that the whole Pikmin series is playable on the Switch. Pikmin 3 was ported, now these games are in HD. I just really like this, and I've talked about this before, but I just really like when a series is just all available easily on the modern console, especially now. Like I use like Yakuza and Resident Evil as an example. It's like those are all available on PS4. Even Resident Evil is available all on PS, Switch and Xbox as well. And it's like, yeah, those games are available. Someone who came out. Someone who was born like way later. Babe, wake up! My son just came out. Like he just released. I got the pre-order bonus for my son. I don't know what I'm saying. I just think it's really neat though. Like PlayStation 4, Xbox One, like that is kind of the going forward. I feel like that is going to be backwards compatible forever and easily accessible. Same thing with Switch. You can only hope. So when you got something like some kid can go and grab Pikmin 1 and 2 in 2030 and be like, yeah, I want to try these games out. I want to check them out. I'm on Switch 2, maybe Switch 3. And I want to play Pikmin 1 and 2. I've never played them. I'm going to go download them on the eShop, and they're readily available. I think that's awesome. Don't have to dig out a GameCube or a Wii. Really great accessibility. Very cool. But Pikmin 1 and 2 are both great games. I played the GameCube versions of them, and I think they're awesome. So, really cool. Pikmin 2, unfortunately, doesn't have all the product placement, which isn't a big deal, but I always thought the product placement was funny, and they've kind of just genericized it, so whatever. One of those games, I just kind of bought this for the collection. I don't really know what I'm doing. This game lost me points on my Fantasy Critic team because, I don't know, I thought that the Pokemon fans would show up. They will regularly eat, like, dog turd and be like, yeah, that was a 5-star meal, yeah. So I figured they'd show up with this one. They didn't, so I lost 3 points on this one for my Fantasy Critic team. But I don't know. I haven't played the first one, but these games, I've seen the movie. These games seem cute. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Concept, at least, to go with it. I wish it was a little bit more like puzzle based, like Professor Layton, and what I'm seeing that's not really. But I mean, as far as a little game for kids, you can do a lot worse. It's nice that it kind of, maybe gets them to read. I mean, that's something. But I don't know. They got Detective Pikachu. He, drinks coffee and they make him like his personality. From what I understand is like he drinks coffee. Like, is that supposed to be like in replace of most detectives have like smoke a cigarette or something? I don't know, but I think, and I want to hear what you say in the comments below. I think in the next Detective Pikachu game, Detective Pikachu should smoke crack. And if you think that is the case and you agree, leave it down in the comments below. So guys, I have 10 games here, and I'm certain I got these all from Best Buy. I don't think I have any games that haven't been delivered yet or that are still pre-ordered, so I don't know what happened, but I'm doing new Switch games. I'm doing my Switch recent pickups for Switch as of the past couple months, so, I'll just keep going. I don't know what went wrong, but no clue. Still haven't beat this one yet. Super Mario Wonder. Just a lot of games came out I wanted to play. I did what I've been playing, so I'm not going to talk too much about this one. You can just check out that video. It was one of my more recent ones, but just a lot of games I want to play and have not got back to this one yet. But what I really did play, I really enjoyed so far, so looking forward to get into it more, but so much great stuff coming out. So when you pre-order like 10 trillion games at once, sometimes you might regret one. I kind of regret this one a little bit. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 1. I feel like this just wasn't a great effort out of Konami. I think it's super cool that they were able to do a Metal Gear Solid little collection, but from what I can tell, performance isn't great. And like from what like the Blue Point ports for PS3 and 360 were like 60 frames, and these are only 30. There's some problems. PS1 game, I didn't expect too much more than what they did to it, which is essentially just a ROM that they kind of made some fixes to so that it doesn't require being played on PS1. Stuff like the Psycho Mantis fight and some of the stuff that they have for Rumble. I do appreciate that they still have the codec on the back of the box. That's necessary. That's iconic. But I don't know. I feel like this isn't a great effort. Hopefully they can patch it. Because once again, like I was saying with Pikmin, very cool that they're able to be like, yeah, you know, some kid who's never played Metal Gear Solid before, these are all available individually or as a package on the online stores. So some kid who's never played Metal Gear Solid before doesn't have to dig up a PS1 or a PS3 to play these games. They can just, you know, pop open their Switch in 2030 and say, okay, I want to try these games out. I've never played them before. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. But hopefully they can fix these up a little bit. But Metal Gear Solid trilogy, great overall. I mean, I don't think you're going to like have a bad experience with this port, but it's not optimal. They could have done a lot better. But, you know, Konami's going to be Konami. We'll see. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best one. WarioWare Move It. Haven't tried this one out yet. I've heard good things about this one. I feel like not too many people were talking about this one, so who knows? I wasn't crazy about, what was the last one? WarioWare Get It Together. I thought it was just kind of very bare bones. But this is like a Smooth Moves follow-up, and Smooth Moves is a pretty fun game, so I would imagine this one's probably pretty good. Just haven't got a chance to... Just came out not too long ago, so haven't got a chance to it yet. One that I'm going to play like pretty much as soon as this video is done. Been looking forward to this one for a while, Persona 5 Tactica. So haven't tried this one yet. This is like an XCOM style tactics game for Persona 5. I think that's perfect. I really like what they've done with just Persona 5 in general. We got the main game, you know, the updated version with Royal, and then we get Persona 5 Strikers, which on its, you know, on the outside looking in, it's a Musou, but it's more so like an action RPG version of Persona 5. And then we get a tactics version of Persona 5. So I think that's cool. I probably wish I would have got this one on PS5 than Switch, but I couldn't, you know, pass up buy two get one free. So getting this game essentially for $40 day one. Can't pass that one up for sure. I think that's really excited to check this one out though. Been reading some good things, and I really like tactics games like that. And I think it's a great marriage between a Persona 5 game and a tactics game. Like, I don't know why we didn't get this sooner, but very exciting. And then finally, this came out the same day as Persona 5 Tactica, another game that's just really awesome and exciting. Super Mario RPG. We're getting just a straight up remake of Super Mario RPG that looks great. It looks really well done. Arte Piazza, I don't know how you pronounce them, is the developer on this one. They're best known for like the DS remakes of and the 3DS remakes of the Dragon Quest games. So it's cool that they're like, yeah, we're doing another Square Enix JRPG remake in this one. And I'm looking forward to this one for sure. Going to be great time. I've never completely finished Super Mario RPG, the Super Nintendo game. I played it. I have it complete in the box, but I've never finished it on Super Nintendo. So I think this is going to be like my first experience all the way through it when I get to it, hopefully soon. But looking forward to playing this one for sure. And that's it. I don't know what happened and why I only have 10 games. I don't remember any other games. I looked at my Best Buy, and I don't remember any other games being part of this. And if they were, I don't know what to say. But good little set all around. And I wish they would bring that deal back. But if they ever do bring it back temporarily, it's worth getting the $50. Paying $50 for this thing, because I'm not sponsored by Best Buy, but it's worth it just for the fact of, you know, I got several Switch games for very cheap. They also did a eShop credit and PlayStation Network credit was 15% off if you bought the cards. So it's like, yeah, I got like Alan Wake 2. I bought cards for that because that was digital only. Saved, you know, some money there. So it was a good deal. And buy two, get one free is very nice. And it's extra nice when it's on pre-orders. So very, very cool. Switch is still cranking out great games. And it's 2023. We are about to hit year 7 of this thing. The lineup next year isn't quite as good, but I'm still shocked that, I think I'm over 120 Switch games right now, and they're still putting out great stuff, and the thing is still chugging along, so can't complain. And even, you know what, guys? Even sometimes the 3DS is chugging along. And how could we possibly hate on that? So I'd like to thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and until next time.